He claimed he could teach you to get any woman you wanted, not by being kinder or more emotionally available, but by unlocking your inner alpha. All you had to do was pay him $10,000. Welcome to the wild world of elite dating coaches, where fake confidence is marketed like cologne, alpha male energy is sold in modules, and everything sounds like it came from a Jordan Peterson fever dream. But this guy? He wasn't just another YouTube pickup artist screaming about eye contact and jawlines. He built a global business, thousands of clients, hundreds of thousands per seminar, and in the end, over $1 billion in products, retreats, and coaching packages. But what started as a promise of self-improvement turned into a system of manipulation, emotional exploitation, and weaponized loneliness. This is the story of the man who sold masculinity like it was medicine, and the empire that crumbled underneath him. You've probably never heard his real name. Let's call him Zane. To his fans, Zane was a legend. The guy who used to be invisible to women, but now he was a millionaire, dating models, and mentoring a generation of men stuck in what he called the nice guy trap. His origin story? Like most scams, suspiciously perfect. He claimed he was once shy, broke, and awkward. Couldn't hold eye contact. Then he discovered ancient secrets: neuro-linguistic programming, confidence drills, attraction psychology. And just like that, he was reborn. Cue the montage: yachts, watches, endless beach resorts, and of course, a carousel of bikini models who mysteriously never spoke. To the average guy, it looked like proof. This wasn't some random influencer. This was a guy who cracked the code. But here's the thing. No one asked who was taking the photos. No one questioned where the money actually came from. And no one wondered what really happened behind closed doors at those $10,000 retreats. Until it was too late. Zane wasn't just selling dating tips. He was selling status. And he priced it accordingly. $197 for a self-help PDF, $5,000 for a weekend boot camp, $25,000 for the Diamond Circle. And for those who really wanted to ascend, up to $50,000 for one-on-one coaching. And what did you get for that? A front row seat to what looked like a luxury cult. Students were flown to luxury villas in Bali, LA, or Mykonos. They'd live together for 3 to 7 days, wake up to chants, take part in ice baths, then get lectured on vocal tonality and hip positioning. Yes, hip positioning. They were taught how to approach with certainty, how to trigger primal attraction, and how to eliminate what Zane called beta residue. Some students practiced with paid actresses. Others were filmed talking to strangers to create fake success reels. It was Instagram theater, and it was working. The funnel was brilliant. Fail a little? That just meant you had more to learn. Still alone? You needed the next tier, because in this system, failure wasn't a signal to walk away. It was the sales pitch. If you zoomed in just a little, the cracks were obvious. Every testimonial sounded like it was copy-pasted from the same script. Zane changed my life. I used to be invisible. Now I'm magnetic. And yet, no proof. No real results. No long-term relationships. Just short-term euphoria and some questionable high fives. Then came the employee leaks. Internal guides showed manipulation tactics that would make a cult leader blush, mirror their insecurities, redirect pain into self-blame. Upsell healing. One file was literally titled, How to Turn Pain into Payment. And let's talk about those models. Some were actresses. Others were students told they'd get free coaching in exchange for pretending to be his girlfriend. It wasn't just unethical, it was rehearsed emotional theater. Worse yet, some retreats never even happened. Students showed up to cities with no agenda. Airbnbs were canceled. Refunds? Not happening. One guy said, "I paid $12,000 to sleep on the floor with strangers and be told I'd give off needy energy." Sounds like a TED Talk inside a fever dream. The success stories were loud, but the horror stories? They were quietly multiplying. Dozens of former clients came forward. Most were in their 20s or 30s. Many were neurodivergent, emotionally isolated, or going through breakups. They weren't just seeking romance. They were seeking identity. One man sold his car to attend the Diamond Circle. Another maxed out 2 credit cards to join a VIP mentorship that ghosted him after 3 Zoom calls. Zane didn't just sell dating advice. He sold a solution to shame. And when it didn't work, the blame loop kicked in. You're resisting growth. You're not ready. In leaked emails, staff even warned clients not to speak up. Sharing doubts creates weakness. Protect the tribe. But Reddit noticed. YouTubers noticed. And when journalists started digging, Zane's kingdom started cracking. At first it was just some refund demands, then a trickle of chargebacks. Then came the class action. Allegations of fraud, emotional abuse, deceptive marketing, and a coaching culture that exploited male insecurity at industrial scale. Payment platforms began blacklisting him. YouTube pulled monetization. Instagram killed his page. Zane fought back, or tried to. He blamed beta males, the woke mob, and feminist psyops. His inner circle rebranded, reopened funnels under new names, pivoted to crypto. No joke. But leaked voice memos ended it. They're not paying for results. They're paying because they're desperate. That one line became infamous. The kind of quote that gets printed on the tombstone of a scam. Zane isn't some mastermind. He's just one node in a bigger machine. The self-help scam ecosystem is thriving. Because when people feel broken, you can sell them anything. Especially if you wrap it in a Rolex, a 6-pack, and a $997 discount code. Dating, wealth, confidence, crypto, health, the niche doesn't matter. The formula is the same. Show off extreme results. Create shame in the viewer. Sell the fix. Blame the buyer when it fails. It works because it preys on quiet desperation. The kind people don't talk about. This isn't about becoming better. It's about being seen trying. And when your self-worth is tied to a checkout page, you've already been sold. That was the story of Zane, a man who sold validation at a markup, who built a billion-dollar brand on broken hearts and borrowed hope. If you found this story wild, or familiar, or just eerily plausible, drop a comment. Seen any other fake gurus, dating coaches, hustle bros who went too far? Send us the receipts. We'll dig. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because this isn't just drama. It's an ecosystem. And we're just getting started.